Okay guys, so today I'm going to show you one of the best proven methods to boost your conversion rate in WooCommerce and as a result generate more sales and revenue as well. And for this we're going to implement 4 different methods that are proven to work. And the best part is that you can start for free and you can test all these features as you follow along with me. Okay, so let's get started. Very good, so let's start from our WordPress dashboard, and as you can see we have WooCommerce installed already. And let me show you what it looks like in the front end. So this is a demo website obviously, and as you can see a few products uploaded already. So let's go back here and install our main plugin. So we go to plugins and then add new plugin, and right here search for Omnisend, just like this, okay? And this is the one right there, the very first one. So let's install this together and then activate. And now we need to connect to our Omnisend account. So as you can see, this is their website here. So feel free to register with them. And as you can see, you can start for free. So you feel free to register right now so you can follow along with me during this tutorial. And then you can test out all their fantastic features. Now let's address the pricing. So let me show you what's the cost involved if you wanted to go for the next one up. So this is the free plan. As you can see, up to 250 contacts, 500 emails and 60 SMS and 500 web push notifications. And for just $16 per month, you can have 500 contacts, 6,000 emails. So that's a lot already, you know, 60 SMS and unlimited web push notifications. So this is a great value already, guys, you know. But like I said, feel free to start for free and you can follow along with me during this tutorial. So just create your account now and then I'll meet you back in the WordPress dashboard. And let's connect our account. Okay, so get started, connect your account. So like I said, I already have an account with them. So these are my credentials. So log in. Very good. And as you can see, now you are connected to Omnisend. So now that we are connected, we can go to the Omnisend website, log in into our account as well. So this is basically what you will see, okay? And this is basically your Omnisend dashboard where everything is happening. As you can see, you have dashboard, campaigns, automation, form, audience, and reports. And if you go by the side here, we can check the connected stores. And there it is. So this is the website we just connected now. Now let me show you something amazing. So if you go to the front end here, you can see our logo and the overall mood and colors selected on our website. Now if you go back to Omnisend and you go to brand assets, as you can see, Omnisend fetched our logo automatically and matched all the colors from our website. So now everything we're going to create will be in line with our branding. So this alone is an amazing feature, isn't it? Okay, so let's go back to our main dashboard, and here we have 4 essential goals. Recover abandoned carts, collect subscribers on your website, welcome new subscribers with an email, and drive traffic to your store with an email. So these would be your essentials. As you can see, this is a workflow, this is a sign-up form, and this is an email campaign. So there are different types of approaches that you can take to actually retain more customers and gain more sales. So let's go ahead with the first one here. Recover abandoned carts. So this is an important one, obviously, you know. So let's click on launch workflows. So there you go, step 1 of 2. And as you can see, the whole purpose is to send targeted and automated reminders to shoppers who add products to their carts but leave without buying. So that's the whole purpose here, okay? So let's move on to the second step. And right here, you have the option to enable the SMS messages. So as you can see, cart recovery works better with SMS messages. So it's up to you, you know, you can enable SMS, but in our case, I'm just going to use email so I can show you how this works from my mailbox, okay? So let's start the workflow. Very good, so there it is, abandoned checkout. And as you can see, the status is set to draft because we still have to set things up. So from here, we click on those 3 dots, edit, and this is our workflow, okay? So the first one here on top is the trigger. So as you can see, if they haven't done anything with their checkout for 1 hour, what happens? Well, we are going to send them an email. Now, as you can see, this is all in red, and by the side we have an error message here. You need to have verified sender's email address to be able to send emails. So for this, it's very simple, you know, go back to your dashboard, and right here we go to store settings. And by the side, we have sender's email address. So click on that. And now we can add our sender's email address. So I'm going to use hello@mrweb.tv and then save. And now I will receive a verification email that will look something like this. And all I have to do is basically click on the link. And there you go, all done already. So as you can see now, this is verified. And now we can go back to our workflow. And as you can see, everything is in green now, which is perfect. So let's customize our email. So this is the email, the first email that will go out. So items in your cart are selling out fast. So how can you customize this? Very easy. By the side, you can see the subject line and the pre-header. So here I'm going to show you how you can customize everything, okay? So items in your cart are selling fast. So by the side, you have emojis here. So let's say maybe I wanted to add a thumbs up, something like this, okay? And maybe I want to add their personal name as well, like, hi, John, or something like this. Oh, can you do that? Very simply, you can use variables. Click on that. And as you can see, these are all the different variables that you can use. So you have contact, and you can fetch maybe the first name. So contact first name, and then items in your cart are selling out fast. So if this was sent out to me, you would say, David, items in your cart are selling out fast, which is more personalized, obviously, you know. So maybe just after the name, I'm going to put a comma and the item with the lowercase I. And this is just about perfect now, isn't it? And then you have the pre-header. So this is basically the content. So there are items in your cart that can sell out fast. Get them before they're gone. So this is basically a call to action, you know. So I would keep it like this, but feel free to customize this exactly the way you want. And then finally, you can edit the whole content of your email. So click on this. And do you want to save those changes before? Yes, please save. And it's going to bring us again to the content. So this is what it looks like, okay? So this is the content of your email. So on top you have your logo, and then what happened. We've noticed that you left some items in your cart. These items could be soon gone, so grab them while you can. And then this is the button that will bring them back to their shopping cart with all the items in it, okay? So right here, this is basically how the content of your shopping cart will be displayed. So if you click on the whole outer layer like this, as you can see, abandoned products, okay? So you have columns or side by side. So you can decide whichever way you want to display the layout, you know. I think columns is fine. And then you can decide how many products you want to show. So maybe not too many either, like, you know. So let's go here with the 2 columns like we had, and maybe 8 in total. And because this is such a comprehensive solution, you can customize literally everything that you want to display here. So if you go to product details, you can decide if you want to show the image, the title, description, price, the old price, or the button altogether, you know. So maybe you don't want to add the button here because this is basically abandoned cart, you know. This is up to you. Again, you can put the title, no image, just the name of the product itself. Again, this is really up to you. This is fully customizable, you know. So product display here. So by default, it will not display the products that are out of stock, but if you want to, you can tick this box as well. And then you can decide how you want to show this on mobile and so on. So visibility on devices, all devices, mobile only, desktop only. And then you have the mobile stacking as well. And if this is enabled, basically all the products will display differently. So now, as you can see, all these different features here and options are related to this block, okay? So as you can see, this is called an abandoned product. Now, if you click on this one here, this one is a button and this is text. And this one is a logo. As you can see, these are all the blocks that you can use here and drag and drop them to create exactly what you want, you know. So basically all these sections, all these blocks that you are using here have their own set of options that you can customize. So again, by the side, let's discover this quickly, okay? So you have text, button, images, videos. You can add videos. So that's very helpful, you know, on this type of email campaign. You can add your logo, the menu, social media as well. What do you have? Static discount, unique discount, order total. And then you can break this down in 1 column, 2 columns, 3 or 4, and so on, you know. So that's very, very nice. And then we also have headers, hero images, email body, dynamic content, product listing, image galleries, and footer sections. So as you can see, this is a very comprehensive solution, and with it you'll be able to design a beautiful email marketing campaign that will get you a lot of customers. So before you go live, you want to make sure that this is going to display properly in your email, you know, so you can send a test email. Very good. So I'm going to set it to myself, send. Very good. So let's check this now. So let's have a quick look. So there it is. As you can see what happened, and then complete your order. So obviously there are no images because there's nothing in our shopping cart. You couldn't fetch that, you know. But if you had items in your shopping cart, you would display them immediately here at the bottom. But we're going to run an actual test, okay? So let's finish editing. Very good. So now we're going to run an actual test. So as you can see, it's set to 1 hour. So to run the test, I'm just going to lower this to maybe 2 minutes. Let's say, okay, 2 and then minutes. So again, this is just for test purposes here, okay? All right, so let's put this to the test now. So start workflow. And as you can see, the status now is enabled. So now if you go to the front end as a regular user, we can now put this to the test, okay? So I'm going to go to the front end here, and I'm logged in as a prospective client. And now let's add something to the shopping cart, okay? So let's add maybe a bit of coffee, add to cart. I'm going to go to groceries. Let's add a bit of honey. Very good. And then maybe some juice as well. There you go. Fresh orange juice. There you go. Add to cart. So let's view our cart. And there you go. Now we are going to wait 2 minutes and see what happens. Okay, so it's been 2 minutes now. Let's go to our mailbox. And boom, as you can see right here on top, Mr. Webb, John, items in your cart are selling out fast. And if you click on it, well, there you go. These are the 3 items that we added to our shopping cart. And look at this, guys, how professional it looks. It's absolutely amazing, isn't it? And now let's say, even if I had my window closed here altogether, I don't have it open, all I have to do is click on this now. And there you go. As you can see, it's bringing me directly to my shopping cart and I can proceed to check out. So now let me show you another interesting trick. So let's say if you wanted to offer them maybe a 10% discount with a coupon code, we could put this instead of what happened, you know, complete your order. In between the two, we could add a nice coupon code offering them a 10% discount. So let's go back to Omnisend and let's edit our workflow. And then let's add the coupon code to our email. Okay, so click on this and then edit content. So again, we go here by the side, quick add. And as you can see, we have discount, unique discount, or static discount. So here is going to be a unique discount. So drag and drop it, maybe here in between. And then we can customize this as well. So we said we're going to offer a 10% discount. As you can see, percentage 10%. And it is a cart discount, okay? And then here applies to all orders or minimum order price. So in our case, it'll be all orders as well. And the expiry here is set by default to 14 days. We're going to set this to 1 day. If they order today, they get 10% discount, okay? And now, as you can see, we have 2 buttons, complete your order and redeem discount. So we have to replace this one with the same content as this one. So if you click on this, as you can see, this one will link back to the event checkout URL. And we have to do the same here, basically, okay? So click on that, we go to button. And here, we're going to change this to the actual value like we said, okay? So let's look for checkout. Very good. So checkout URL. Excellent. So now we can get rid of this one. So let's click on this and then send that to the bin. And that's basically it. Okay. So let's put this to the test. So finish editing and let's save this. So update. And now let's start all over again. So I'm going to delete this out of our shopping cart for now. And let's just buy 2 new items. So maybe hand sanitizer here, add to cart. And go back to the home page and let's fetch another one. So maybe red chilies or maybe this one here, olive oil, add to cart. And that's it basically, okay? So now we have 2 items here for $40 and we're not going to do anything for 2 minutes. And there you go, we got our email again. So let's click on this, display images. And as you can see here, organic store, what happened? And then we've noticed that, and this is our coupon code. And now you can redeem the code simply by clicking on this button. So now if I was to click on this, it will bring me to my shopping cart, as you can see with my 2 items. And I can copy and paste this in the coupon code section. So let's add the coupon and then apply. And as you can see, it's applying automatically the 10% discount. And obviously this is very enticing to your visitors and this is going to increase your conversion rate. And again, you can use a discount code. You can also offer monetary value. So maybe $10 altogether as a discount code. And also free shipping if you wanted to. So you can use 3 different methods to entice them and basically help them proceed to checkout. Okay, so let's go back to our workflow and let me show you another feature that will help you to increase conversion rate as well. It's the A/B testing. So at the moment, as you can see, we have the trigger and it will send this email here. So now let's say if you wanted to try 2 different emails and see which one performs best, how can you do so? Well, it's very easy. So here you grab the A/B testing. Let's put it here, okay? And as you can see, split participant 50-50. So A and B. So now let's click update. So it's going to say that you can start the workflow with empty path. So there's nothing here at the moment, okay? So what we're going to do basically is to move this one here. Okay, so this is option A. And now we can maybe duplicate this one. So clone it. And we're going to put this to path B, okay? And now we can customize both here, basically the content. All you have to do is click on this and then edit the content and keep this one as is. And then you can try 2 variations of the same email and basically you'll be split 50-50 for any new visitors that you receive on your website. And then once you have the results, well, you can delete one or the other and basically revert back to the most efficient one, you know. So that's basically how this works. And again, this is going to drastically increase your conversion rate. Very good. So back to our dashboard. Now, as you can see, we have 3 more tasks to complete. So this one is collect subscribers on your website. And that's important because data shows that every 7th subscriber becomes a buyer. So can you imagine that if you have 1,000 subscribers, well, it means that 70 of them will purchase from you. So let's go ahead with this. So launch sign up form. And by the side, as you can see, these are all the items that we can use for our layout here. So this is the preview of what it looks like. And right here is all the different behaviors that we can use. And right there on the bottom, as you can see, these are all the different steps. So step 1 is basically the form. So you enter your email address and you can get access to 10%, for instance. This is enter your phone number. This is the success page, and finally the confirmation that you are subscribed. Okay, it's very easy to use. Now you can add more steps if you wanted to, or remove some as well. You know, it works either way. So let's say you wanted to customize this and get 10% off your first order. So that's very enticing, obviously, you know, and obviously this will display as a pop-up window. So what is the rule here? How will it display? Well, if you go to this section here, display, as you can see, you have 4 different options. Page visit, so the number of pages your visitor needs to see. Time on the page, so that's the amount of time that needs to pass, so maybe 10, 15, 20 seconds, you know. Scroll depth, so how far a visitor should scroll down. And the exit intent, so if you want to leave the page, well, this will show up as well, you know. Now you can click multiple of them, but let's say the amount of page visited, I think that's probably a nice option as well. So let's say if they went maybe through 3 pages on your website, 3 different products, then it will pop up. Okay, so let's save this now, enable. So let's put this to the test. So I'm going to open this in an incognito page. So there you go. So I don't know if this counts like 1 page. Technically it should be, you know. Let's open another one here. So that should be 2, and maybe this one. Yeah, there you go. So that's 3 basically. If you open the home page and then 2 other pages, that's 3. And as you can see, the pop-up window is now showing up, and there you go. Now they can subscribe to your website and get the 10% discount. Okay, so back to our dashboard now. Now the next step is to welcome our new subscribers with an email. So let's create our welcome workflow, and here continue. And then would you like to use SMS channel or emails only? I'm just going to use email for now, and then start workflow, and then show my workflow. And now same principle with the abandoned checkout. What we need to do is basically edit now and configure that ourselves. And it's the same principle again. As you can see, what's the trigger here? Well, when they sign up via an Omnisend form, we wait for 1 minute and then we'll send them an email. So what's the content of the email? Again, edit content. And there you go. Welcome aboard. We're stoked to see you've joined us. Keep an eye out on your inbox for the best offers and discounts. So this is prepping them basically to keep an eye out. And then now you can send them emails or marketing emails with promotional discounts and things like this. So let's move on to our next step. So let's finish the editing. And now let's go back to our dashboard. And finally, the last step is to drive traffic to your store with an email. So let's create an email campaign. And as you can see, you can select among 5 different options. So email, so this is a regular email, so one-time email that you can send now or schedule for later. You can do a split A/B test as well. Email and SMS, so they're going to receive a text message as well, which is usually very nice, you know, because most people send emails, but you'll very seldom receive an SMS or text message, you know, or just text alone, and then you can have push notifications as well. So clearly these are 5 very efficient ways to reach out to your potential customers and generate more sales. Now that's really up to you to select any of those, you know. So I'm just going to go ahead with the simple email at the moment just to show you. So let's create the email. So we have to type our subject line. So let's fetch the name. Okay, so this is the name. And then we can add, maybe we have something special for you. So maybe David, we have something special for you. And then maybe a smiley face or whatever you want. You don't want to be a thumbs up like this, okay? And then scroll down, you have the sender's name. So let's say Mr. Webb in this case. So the sender's email address, let's select this. And you have the pre-header. So maybe something simple, you know, a unique selection of items you're going to love. So the campaign name, I'm going to put Mr. Webb 001 as an example here. Okay, language is fine. And you can also auto-post email campaigns to your Facebook page. All you have to do is basically connect here, okay? So now let's click choose email template. So which email template do you want to use? So basically here, it's maybe a special sale or something like this, or an announcement or something like this, okay? So as you can see by the side here, I have a promote products, announce a sale. So I think in our case, it's promote products, okay? Let's click on this. And we said there'll be a specific unique selection just for them. So we have a quick preview of what it looks like. You can see our logo and all that on it immediately. So you can scroll down and select the one that suits you best, you know. So I'm just going to go with the very first one here as an example. and use template. And again, same principle as you can see, you can add your menu section here. They'll go straight to the men's section on your website, the women's section on the shoes. And here you can add a few products to entice them, obviously, you know. So this is how you can create a promotional mailing list, you know. So save and choose recipients. So where do you want to send this to all your subscribers or just a specific segment? If it's a specific segment, you'll have to create one, obviously. We have none at the moment. So we're just going to go send this to everyone, okay? So review campaign. So right here on top, as you can see, this is a very nice feature. So basically here you have a campaign booster. So automatically resend this campaign as email or SMS to those subscribers who did not engage with your email. So let's say if we enable this, well, basically they will send it again until they open it, you know. So this is maybe a bit forceful. This is up to you to decide if you want to use it or not. If you scroll down the page, you can decide if you send it immediately or schedule for later. So I'm just going to schedule for later. And let's say I want to organize that for today in maybe exactly 3 minutes. So I'm going to put 48 again. Okay, and then schedule campaign. Very good. As you can see, this is done now, and the status is still pending because it's not 6 p.m. yet. I think the time was set to 6 p.m. I think you can only buy increment of hours or half an hour. So that's basically it. So we have to wait now. And there you go. As you can see, the status is started now. So the email should have been sent to us. So there you go, guys. You can see Omnisend is a very comprehensive solution that will help you increase your conversion rate. As always, if you want to give it a go, I'll leave all the links in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.